Welcome to WWE And TNA Talk. I'm your host, King Wrestling, aka John Harris. I wanted to do a video and talk about some topics I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. First, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. Hope you're having a great Easter today. Let's get started. First topic is Eric Young winning the TNA World Heavyweight title. To be honest, I think it was a bad idea to put the title on Eric Young right now. Does he deserve to win the world title? Yes, but not right now. It's not the right time for Eric Young to win the TNA World Heavyweight title right now. I think it should have been done at a later date, if not at all. Because I'm going to tell you why. TNA is trying to, Eric Young's not that young of a guy. He's pretty still a young guy, but I think the main reason, we'll talk about that part later. I will do it now. All together about Eric Young. I just think they totally screwed the Magnus title reign, and the Magnus title reign was absolutely shit. They didn't give Magnus a very good title reign at all. It was a terrible booking of Magnus's heel title reign. I don't get it why they cut it so short. I can tell you why they cut it short. Because they wanted to get the momentum off WrestleMania 30, off WWE, and somewhat copy them by putting the title on Eric Young like they did with, like WWE did by putting the title on Daniel Bryan. Two very similar guys. Both won 2 matches in one night to win the title. They're both big fan favorites. 3, they both did it with a shoulder and arm injury. 4, they've both been held down for a while. See why it's very similar to people say they're coming? Because it's very similar to what WWE did, but TNA rushed it. They rushed it. They should have built Eric Young up for a while first. Because everybody sees Eric Young as a comedy act. Nobody can take Eric Young seriously as a main event wrestler. I still can't. He was one half of the Knockouts Tag Titles. He held a woman's title. You can't come back from that. You just can't. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I can take a guy serious after he won a women's championship. Come on now. But yes, I think TNA did copy TNA. I think TNA copied WWE in some ways because of Daniel Bryan, him winning the title, him having a beard. They wanted to catch some of that momentum, see if it would help them with the ratings, help them get some momentum and jump on the bandwagon. But I think it was the wrong time to put the title on Eric Young. And they should have let Magnus go longer. Magnus was a paper champion. He never won a match by himself. Never. So what did they do? They had him lose a match by himself. They let Eric Young pin Magnus clean. Today's booking has been not very good lately for a while now with certain people. Now Austin Aries is in the doghouse for having a meltdown backstage at one of the Impact Wrestling tapings. So that's why they're not doing anything with him. He returned on Impact this past week and has a match with MVP next Thursday, which Aries loses. So I don't know if Aries will be in TNA much longer, to be honest with you. Let's wait and see what happens there, though. So, next topic. Impact Wrestling. The viewership came out very late this week. Impact lost 405,000 viewers this week. 405,000 viewers. That's bad. That's very bad for TNA. Why don't we get to get Eric Young the title? Nobody cared. Nobody wanted to tune in to see Eric Young as TNA World Heavyweight Champion. TNA. Look at that. That shows you. Nobody wants to see Eric Young as TNA World Heavyweight Champion. The viewership bombed for this week. It lost 405,000 viewers in 1 week. That's pretty bad. I wasn't expecting it to drop that much at all, if at all, but I was shocked when I saw it drop that much. It was like, wow. Nobody wanted to see Eric Young as champion, I guess. But, you know, it is what it is. It should. I imagine Impact Wrestling will go up next week because I don't see it dropping to be below 1 million. But you know, you never know. But I doubt it. Next, Paige as the new Divas champion. I like Paige. She's a very talented diva. Very good in the ring. Not bad on the mic either. Pretty good on the mic too. Her and AJ are very much like. They even look alike. Same body type. Long black hair, anti-diva type, very, very similar. I think why they put the title on Paige for 2 reasons. 1, for shock value, because it's not at WrestleMania, anything can happen then. And 2, because AJ Lee asked for time off, so why not give the title to Paige? Good choice. She can wrestle. She can talk. She's very good in the ring. Don't really know what her gimmick is per se, but I guess she's the anti-diva, but there's been some of those in the past too, so it's, not much of a gimmick per se. But I like Paige. Hopefully, this will help the Divas division. When AJ comes back, they'll have a feud for the Divas title. Hopefully, AJ win it back. If not, I'm cool with Paige having the title. I'll wait and see what happens there. But I like that they gave Paige Divas title, somebody that can wrestle, and they're kind of showcasing that now in the matches she's had with Oksana and the Endless Fox. She has a very cool submission hold. So it's some kind of, yeah. It's a cool submission hold she has. Next, Evolution is back. I saw this coming. They're bringing back Evolution. I thought they would, because it only made sense to take care of the Shield. You need Evolution come back, dominant force, and this is just to make Roman shine as the big top babyface. This feud really is to make Roman Reigns look really, really good, because they're gonna end up doing a Triple H versus Roman Reigns match at either SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, or Survivor Series. I haven't quite decided where they want to do the match yet, but hopefully it'd be at a SummerSlam. That's where I don't want to see it. This is gonna be a great match at Extreme Rules. They're gonna add some stipulation to it. I hope they add War Games stipulation to it, because that'd be awesome. They've been talking about it, but I was waiting to see what happens. I hope it does. I'd love to see the War Games match come back. It's a very popular match. Fans love that match. Wait and see what happens with it. It should be a great match with Evolution against the Shield at Extreme Rules. I'm looking forward to that match. So, and it's Paige versus Tamina Snuka for the Divas title at Extreme Rules. Bray Wyatt versus Cena in a cage match. I'm looking forward to Extreme Rules. Should be a very good pay-per-view. Very good pay-per-view. Rob Van Dam is back in WWE now, which I think is awesome. Rob Van Dam is still very talented. Rob Van Dam can still go in the ring. He's still very good in the ring. Hasn't lost a step. Looks like he's still going in that ring and still has it. He's still got it. He's in the Intercontinental title tournament. He beat Del Rio in the first round. He takes on Cesaro in the second round on Raw tomorrow night. That's going to be a good match. Cesaro and RVD. That's going to be a good match. In the other qualifying match, it's Sheamus, who beat Swagger, against Barrett, who beat Dolph Ziggler. Those matches both should be good. I'm hoping we see a Cesaro-Barrett final, or a RVD-Barrett final, either or. I'll be happy with either one. But I was waiting to see what happens there with that. But I like the tournament. It makes the England title feel more important. It gets us some of the prestige back to it. I like it. I think that had to do with part of the Ultimate Warrior passing away, but I'll get into that later. Right here in a minute. But I'm glad Rob Van Dam's back with WWE full time now. On Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views, sure he does some house shows. Glad he's back. It's gonna be awesome having him back. I'm sure he'll be in the Money in the Bank match in June, which I'm going to. Can't wait. Next, talking about the Ultimate Warrior passing away. That was very, very sad. That's how Warrior passed away. After being inducted into the Hall of Fame, being at WrestleMania, then being on Raw the night before, the next night, he passes away. That's really weird and odd, and wow, very shocking and very sad. I can't believe the Ultimate Warrior is dead. I love the Ultimate Warrior. I was a huge Ultimate Warrior fan. I was a Hulk Hogan fan. I grew up Hulkamaniac. Always been a Hulkamaniac. Always been an Ultimate Warrior fan. Guy just brought so much energy and so much excitement to the ring when he ran to the ring, shook the ropes, did his thing. It was awesome to see, and he pumped up the crowd. The crowd went nuts for it. Ultimate Warrior will always be a legend. He'll always be remembered by fans. He'll never be forgotten. If you haven't checked out Warrior Week on WWE Network, check it out. It's awesome. Sting's on that. Sting talks about Ultimate Warrior on WWE Network. Awesome. Very awesome. Ultimate Week. Ultimate Warrior Week on WWE Network. Check it out, because it's awesome. Well, yeah, it's very sad to hear about Ultimate Warrior's passing after he's been on Raw and main event Raw, WrestleMania, and the Hall of Fame. It was sad to hear, and I was shocked. Very shocked. I feel bad for his two young daughters who have to grow up without a father now. It's very sad. And that Nancy woman, I can't believe she said that stuff about Ultimate Warrior did not die of steroids and drugs. He died of a massive heart attack. His own heart died of an accident. He didn't die of steroids and drugs either. I'm not going to say what she is on here because I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk about her, but yeah, I'll miss the Ultimate Warrior very much. I respect the Ultimate Warrior for everything he did for WWE. He was awesome. So rest in peace. Ultimate Warrior, thank you for all the memories, and we love you, and we'll miss you. Sting in WWE update. I read that Sting was at WWE headquarters with a contract in hand. So it looks like Sting has signed his WWE contract. He's officially with WWE now, which is awesome. I can't wait to see Sting in a WWE ring for the first time. That's going to be epic, and what a moment that will be. Sting in a WWE ring. I can't wait. I heard Sting wants to do 2 matches. One against The Rock, one against The Undertaker. Do I think Sting and Undertaker will happen? Yes. 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 At WrestleMania 31. If Taker's up to it. I don't know, it's going to be very hard for Undertaker to turn down a Sting match at WrestleMania 31. It is. So when are they going to do Rock and Sting? I don't know. SummerSlam? Royal Rumble? Elimination Chamber? Don't know. Let's wait and see. Wait and see. I just wanted to come in and get my thoughts about some of the stuff going on in WWE and TNA right now. I'm not trying to bash TNA in any way. I'm just giving my opinion on TNA. I think they need to... And Vince Russo is working with TNA again, by the way. Vince Russo is helping with the creative again on TNA. So that's why we're seeing some of the stuff we're seeing, because Vince Russo's hands are all over it. I think that's a bad idea, to be honest with you. But, just to say, I like TNA. I do. I want them to succeed, but I don't get where they're going with the booking, where putting the title on Young isn't doing any good for them. It's not. They lost 405,000 viewers this week on their show. In 1 week. I think they need to put the title on Samoa Joe. They need to put the TNA title on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, or Jeff Hardy, or Kurt Angle. Put the title on one of those 3 guys. Push Joe. Give him the chance to run with the ball. Give him a nice, good, long title reign. I know that won't happen. I want to see TNA do that. Push Joe. Give Joe the title. that'd be cool to see. He deserves it. Joe keeps getting screwed by TNA over and over and over again. His contract expires in December. So let's see what Joe does. If Joe could sign with the Global Force Wrestling, could sign with WWE, could re-sign with TNA, who knows? Be interesting. Kurt Angle's contract expiring in September. He said he wants to wrestle for 5 more years. He said he wants it. He said he wants to end his career and retire in WWE. Angle said that. Will he do it? Wait and see what happens. It's a long time between now and September, so wait and see what happens. But until next time, this is King of Wrestling. This has been WWE TNA Talk. Until next time, see you later, and Happy Easter, everyone.